In June, New Mexico got the news that the state and the city of Albuquerque had lured NBC Universal with a flashy new production studio. In our episode that week, we also told you about a different kind of economic driver, a butcher shop and a meat processing operation in Rio Arriba County. State and local economic development groups invested tens of thousands of dollars into a fourth-generation rancher with a story to tell. Here's NMF producer Matt Grubbs.
Particularly green on this wet spring day, the C4 family ranch in Tierra Amarilla between Abiquiu and Chama is postcard material. Tommy Casados, the fourth generation in C4, was practically born to raise cattle on the land.
Historically, my great-grandpa started this operation probably in the 1940s and started a just cow-calf operation here. Grew it to what he could and then turned it over to my grandpa and his two brothers, and they're still the owners and operators of it to this day.
Tommy, his brothers, and cousins have been working the ranch almost since they were able to walk. After studying range science in college, Casados got a job with the federal government as a resource management specialist.
Working with farmers and ranchers to help them get conservation on their operations and improve their operations, make them more productive, it just really drove me to want to do it for myself.
2 years ago, he did.
My operation is separate, and it's a cow-calf, but it's a birth-to-finish grass-fed beef operation as well.
He's rotating some of his stock through nearby pastures now and supplementing with additional grass feed until the thick blanket of green on the land really starts to sprout. His herd of 45 head, up from 25 last year, is a boutique operation that's not branded as organic, but is nearly the same thing.
You know, we don't use any growth hormones or antibiotics in any of our cattle. We don't use chemical fertilizers or pesticides or herbicides. You know, going through college and stuff, that stuff is really kind of hammered home that that's how ag has to be done. But it's so stinking expensive to do it that way.
It's labor intensive, and when it comes time to harvest or slaughter the cattle, he loads them on a truck for an 80-mile one-way trip.
We send our animals up to Colorado to be for slaughter and butcher and value-added processing. It has to be done in a USDA-inspected facility in order for us to resell.
Because Tommy Casados feeds his cows grass from birth to death, it takes a little longer for them to grow. For example, these cows behind me are yearlings. They were born last year. In a typical cow-calf operation, cows will be born in the spring and then sold in the fall. And that's one of the reasons why saving every dollar he can, especially early on during his business's life cycle, makes a big difference for Casados. Not having to truck these cows up to Colorado, 80 miles away at the end of their lives, won't just enable his business to stay afloat, it'll let it grow. 2 local economic development groups saw Casados' potential for growth, and they pitched the state on starting a local processing operation. The state jumped, kicking in $75,000 to help. C4 Enterprises will spend some $400,000 to get the meat processing facility and butcher shop open. With new projects for movie studios for Netflix and NBC Universal grabbing headlines, Economic Development Secretary Alicia Keys says there can be a temptation to overlook rural development.
These types of deals in the rural areas where Tommy's hiring 5 to 6 to 7 people, these are the most important. Because they help these rural areas thrive. And, you know, whenever we can get involved, we will. This is an amazing opportunity, but it's also an incredible model for what we can do in value-added agriculture.
Deals like this are not easy to find, but Keys says they are the future of economic development and serve to stitch together more tightly the fabric of traditional ways of life in rural parts of the state.
Anytime that Tommy wants to talk about expanding or have us come out and just see what he's doing, or actually circle him with some other companies, like, we are willing to do whatever it takes to make him succeed.
The Chama River Valley is heavily reliant on tourism. If you don't work for the county or the local school district, work can be hard to find. Hunting has shown promise.
We've gotten a lot of inquiries when people first heard that we were looking at doing this.
With an estimated 2,500 elk and deer taken from the mountains around the county last season, Casados wants to get the new building up by fall and offer custom processing for game. His own operation will focus on building a pasture-to-plate model for steaks and other processed meats.
We're doing a lot of social media marketing on Facebook and Instagram and trying to really build up our sales through our website.
He's no expert, but he has been reading up.
We're putting out videos showing people how we're raising their beef, just day-to-day activities on the ranch, and that has really boosted our sales. The first 6 months of the website, we had like 10 sales, and from when we started doing this marketing to today, our sales have increased like by 100.
Just turned the steers and the heifers out on some fresh pasture. They are super pumped. Going to town on the buffet. Check them out.
Like many rural parts of the state and the country, reliable internet access is maybe the most important piece of infrastructure in today's economy.
It's been a good day, good moisture. We love it. Y'all have a great evening.
How's the internet service out here? Is it okay? Can it improve?
It's okay, yeah. We get to stream Netflix pretty decently, except for when my kid is playing Fortnite. We get the kids butting heads.
70 miles from the closest movie theater and near the headwaters of the rivers where much of the state gets its water, he's busy making his own story, one that's earned buy-in from the state and seems headed toward a successful next installment.
We want to show people that we're producing a healthy, mindful beef product and that we're also doing it in a manner that is ecologically sustainable.